you get caught with the knives and you get transferred to Corcoran?
So I went to the hole for about 3 months. They give you in prison, they can give you what's called a DA referral, district attorney referral. So they can still prosecute you and catch other charges and give you more time if you did something really bad or they find something on you. Anyway, the DA didn't pick it up, but at that point they gave me what's called a 10-month shoe term. And they send you to another prison, Corcoran shoe, which is basically, the shoe is like, they call it the security housing unit, right? It's its own prison within the prison. And everybody's in there for, getting in trouble, stabbings, weapons, whatever it may be. It's not even the hole. It's like another level to the hole where you're in there for a reason and you got a certain amount of time you got to stay in there.
Okay, but eventually you get transferred to another prison?
From Corcoran?
Okay, oh, that's in Corcoran.
Yeah, in Corcoran, correct.
Got it. Okay. So at Corcoran, you had gladiator fights.
Yeah, that was the times, 93, 94, and anybody can Google like Corcoran shoe gladiator fights. They even made a movie about it years later. But that's funny, I saw the movie and I was like, I was there, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And anyway, 93, 94, the Corcoran shoe gladiator fights. Basically, you have the worst of the worst in the shoe, right? So all the different black gangs, Bloods, Crips, 415s, BGF, whatever. All the different white gangs, Nazi lowriders, skinheads, Aryan Brotherhood. And then, the different Sureño gangs, Mexican Mafia, SSG, Sureños, and then the Norteños. You got the NF structure and Norteños. So imagine all those people being in one place, right? And the yards are integrated. So as soon as you go out to yard, you just have to fight each other immediately. That's just the way it is. When I first pulled up there, the war was going on between the Norteños and the Sureños and the whites. And then the blacks were getting off with the whites and the Sureños.
Okay. And the guards would actually put rival gang members in the yards and just watch them fight and then shoot them at some point?
The gun tower COs would literally because they have a mic, right? Before they let out the yard, and they'd be like, turn on your lights if you want to, go to the yard. They would literally say, let's get ready to rumble. Like the boxing dude. Let's get ready to rumble. Like they would literally do that because they knew as soon as they let us out, it was on. So that's how it was literally when I was there.
Right, because from 89 to 94, 7 inmates were shot to death during these fights, and a bunch of others were actually injured. And I guess some of the guards actually blew the whistle on these other COs, and there's a whole FBI investigation, and 8 officers were indicted.
And they beat it.
And they all beat it.
Yeah. It was, I remember, I actually remember one of the COs that killed somebody. I think his last name was Bethia. He was a big, tall, overweight black CO, and he smoked somebody. And he was still working. Normally they would suspend you or something. This guy was still working in the gun tower after you smoked somebody. So it was very, very crooked in those years. There was no accountability at all. But they would just throw us out to the yard and go at it.